All right. Are you one of the many homeschool parents that are freaking out right now because it's already May and you have so much curriculum left? Okay. If you are one of these parents, then you are going to love the next 5 videos that I do here on the page starting right now. Keep an eye out for them because I am going to bring you some peace and some calm that I know you desperately need. And also, if you're craving more homeschool encouragement, then please go to goodschooling.net, scroll down and put your name in to be entered into our homeschool community email group because that will bring you some wonderful, calming emails into your inbox because I know some of you really, really need that. All right. So you are freaking out because you were going to be finished with school at the end of the month, but you have like 3 months left of curriculum. And some of you, not all of you, but many of you are freaking out for this particular reason. You seem to think, and it may be subconscious, you may not even realize this is really what you think, but some of you think that if you don't finish every single little piece of this curriculum, then the whole body of knowledge, everything your kids learned this year in math or everything your kids learned this year in history or whatever it is, the whole body of knowledge is somehow invalidated. To you, it's kind of all or nothing. Either we've done it all and you've gotten it, or if we leave any little bit out, the whole thing's going to fall apart. It's kind of like Jenga, okay? Have you ever played Jenga? You know, you've got like these blocks that are stacked like this, 3 blocks, right? Everybody who's played Jenga knows that the piece that you do not remove first, or like ever, is one of the edge pieces at the bottom, right? What happens if you take out one of the edge pieces at the bottom? That whole thing is very quickly going to completely fall apart, right? The whole thing's going to fall. But that is not how curriculum works. Some of you feel like that last chapter of the curriculum, that last lesson in the curriculum, that if you don't get it, it's like taking out that bottom piece. Everything's going to fall. But that's not how it works. Think about cooking. Those of you who cook. I do not cook. Not well, anyway. Actually, I would be a perfect example of this. I do not cook well, but there are like 3 things that I can do pretty darn well, okay? If you come to my house, you will not starve. I will make you one of these 3 things that I know you are going to be able to eat that's not going to be awful, right? I do not know very much about cooking at all, but I can still do those 3 things really well, and I can cook well enough that like my family is not starving, right? We're not all gonna die. I know how to throw in a pizza. But just because I don't know all the stuff about cooking does not mean that I can't do any of it, right? Or that I don't do any of it, or that I'm not able to remember any of it because I didn't get that last piece, right? Think about using your phone. If you are anything like me, you know how to do like the things that you need to do on your phone, but there's a ton of stuff on here. You have no idea what it does. You do things every once in a while and you're like, oh, snap, I have no idea what I just did. I don't know even how to undo it. But does that mean that you can't use the phone? No, you can use the phone even if you don't know how to use every single piece, right? Now, some of you will then say, yeah, but we're talking about curriculum and we're talking about education, and that's like official. And when you're dealing with something official, you have to get all the parts, right? That is not true either, because here's the thing. Curriculum is official only because some people say that it is. Really, any piece of curriculum, any given piece of curriculum is just one publisher's idea of what kids should know at that particular level in that particular subject. There is no such thing as the one official education. Okay? No such thing. It doesn't matter if your kids don't get the last lessons in what you're doing right now. It doesn't matter if your kids don't do that last chapter, that last bit of the workbook, those last activities. It is not going to negate everything that you did up until this point. It is not like that stuff is the final piece in the puzzle and you're not going to be able to tell what any of it is if that one piece is missing. It's not how it works. So if you have been freaking out about about finishing your homeschool because you still have so much curriculum left to do, and the reason why you're freaking out is that you think if you don't cover it all, that somehow your kid's education is not complete, then I want you to know that is not true. I promise you. It is so much better for all of you to say, you know what? We're going to get as far as we get. And when we get to the end, that might be the last day of May. It might be when we finish this chapter, because at some point we're all going to be done, mentally done, emotionally done. And even if we haven't gotten to the very last page, we're going to be okay. It's okay to stop before you get to the end of the curriculum. So, like I said, not all of you have this same worry. It's not the same fear about not finishing curriculum for everybody. I'm going to do 4 more videos. Join me weekdays here. I can't tell you what time because I don't know, but you can always catch the recording if you happen to miss it live. But we'll be talking about 4 other ways starting tomorrow that you, or 4 other reasons why you do not have to finish your curriculum. Eloise said, hey, we're not finishing here. We're going to be deschooling in prep for unschooling. Deschooling! Woohoo! You go, Eloise Ann. That is fantastic. Deschooling. And I can tell you, those of you who have not deschooled, spend some time deschooling this summer because it's going to help you with stuff like this. One of the reasons why you are so freaked out about not finishing your curriculum is because you still need to deschool. So, join me in our email list if you would like more email encouragement, or if you'd like some email encouragement, and then join me here again tomorrow and we will be talking about reason number 2, why you do not have to finish your curriculum. All right, I will see you guys again later. Take care. Bye.